Hello, my dear brothers and sisters. Today I want to expand on the Bible teachings on how to live a non-resistant but powerful lifestyle, because I know that if you understand it and practice it, your life will be transformed. But all these Bible verses, we keep posting it on our social medias, but we don't practice it. And because we don't practice it, our life doesn't get transformed. And I can understand why we don't practice it. We don't practice it because we've not actually consciously looked at it. That's why I have decided today to expand on them, so you can look at it and see how you can let these Bible verses transform your life. The first one is Matthew chapter 5 verse 39. Jesus says, resist not evil. If one person slap you on this cheek, turn on the other cheek. Have you ever asked why? Why would Jesus say that? My brothers and sisters, I have come to tell you today that the only reason why Jesus will say that is because Jesus knows that evil does not exist. Evil only exists in your mind. That is why what you call and brandish as evil keeps reinforcing itself, because you don't know what to do with it. Today I have come to tell you that Jesus asks you to be the light. Where do you want to be the light? Ask yourself this question. You only have to face darkness to be the light. And darkness is not who you are. Darkness is not what your brother is. It's not what your husband is. It's not what your child is. So when you insult your husband, you insult your wife, you insult your child, you insult your manager as evil, because they've done something that you don't like. What you don't know you're doing is that you're insulting yourself, and you're bringing it to yourself because you're a creative being. That darkness, that evil is actually a tool for you to use to shine your light. So what I am telling you today is relook at those situations. Give praise to them. Thank them for acting darkness. So then you have the opportunity to then shine your light. That's what it's there for. It's just an act. But once you don't realize it's an act, you think, oh my God, I want to run away from this. That is why Jesus could tell Peter, move away from me. Move behind me, Satan, because you have no idea. My cross is the darkness that I have to face. So my brothers and sisters, go and face your own and have no pain or blame or judgment. The second one is 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 2. Where it is said, now is the accepted time and the day of salvation. Most of us, we don't actually understand the meaning of now, of present. You know why we don't understand the meaning of present? We don't even see it as a present, because we've bondaged ourselves with our thought pattern of the past. Every second of the day is your present for a day of salvation. You have to today take away that old mindset and say to yourself, today is the day that of my salvation, or I am born again. I am born again means my mindset changed. I thank you for all of you who actually acted evil to me, so that through that your evil, I can be the light. I can experience loving you. I can experience giving you compassion. I can experience my forgiveness. I can experience love unconditionally. See how beautiful that is? But if we want to stay in our darkness of our past, we get tormented with those thoughts, and it enhances our life. So what you should do if you find yourself living in the past is to bless the past, wish the event well, and move on to your now. By blessing the now, knowing that it has endless store of abundance of your day. So you can say, today is my day of completion. I give thanks to this perfect day. The miracles shall follow me today, and wonders shall never cease in my life. Because today I know that I am the kingdom of heaven, that my Father and I are one. Do that every morning. Wake up, because man golden link with love with what we call God is your ability to manifest yourself. But when we don't link ourselves to God, to love, and we're linking ourselves to our past problems, what we're doing is that we are getting ourselves trapped, and our blessings gets taken away by the people you think are your enemies. But the only way that you can actually transmute the arrow of an enemy is by blessing them. That's why Jesus says, bless those who curse you. Because what you're doing is that you are coming with a place of light, not darkness. But when you go with darkness, then you're telling somebody, judging them. What you don't know you're doing is that you are calling the darkness to yourself. You've let go of your light. So it is important to know that man receives only that which he gives. Man's thoughts, deeds, words return to him, whether you know it or not. That is the law of life. But we often don't realize that because we are constantly living an unconscious life. Most of us are actually asleep with our spiritual realities and don't realize when we've actually said these things. You don't realize. If somebody calls you and tells you some story, you think, oh, that person is very wicked, that person is very nasty. No, wake up from that attitude. Be careful what you say. Think before you say anything. Make sure that what you are giving out to the universe is a proclamation of what you are. Because what you don't realize you do when you're judging somebody, what you're saying to the universe is that I am a wicked person. The universe is a wicked place. That person that God has created is wicked. That's what you do. But when you look at that person and you think, oh no, this person is still asleep. I and you are one. And when you see that that person has done something that irritates you, you say to yourself, I, in my consciousness, I have chosen with my power that I have chosen to be angry. And it's okay to choose to be angry, so long as you know that you've chosen anger, not somebody else has caused you anger. Because when you say that person has made me angry, that person has made me behave, what you're saying without realizing is that you have no power. I am sat here and somebody has taken away all my power and has actually given me anger. No, my brothers and sisters, don't belittle yourself. You can consciously choose that, okay, I know that I'm loved. I know that I have everything. I know that even anger I have, and I have chosen it. And then decide, does this anger suit me? If it doesn't suit you, you heal it. Because as you're healing the anger, you're healing that person. And you're proclaiming to the universe by opening your mouth and speaking your truth, that I am love, that I am abundant, that I am health, that I am beautiful, that I am all that exists. And nobody can change that. And the universe will be like, oh yes, my daughter, yes, my son, that is what you want to experience. But on the other hand, if you choose to say, oh, that person is wicked, that person is evil, that person is belittling me, what you're saying to the universe is that I want to experience evil, I want to experience being belittled, I want to experience disrespect, and what will happen is that's all you attract in your life. Because guess what? Whether you think is good, whether you think is bad, in the eyes of God, in the eyes of reality, good and bad doesn't exist. It's only an experience. So my brothers and sisters, choose what you want to experience. Whether you want to experience suffering, it's still beautiful, it's an experience. If you want to experience love, it's still beautiful, it's an experience. Because you're a powerful being, you have chosen it. I love you. Have a good week.